Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you an office makeover on a budget using items I already have on hand, some thrifted items, and also just a few new things to really just transform the space all in one day. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this video will give you lots of motivation and inspiration. I'm actually going to start by just tidying up the space, and that alone makes a huge difference in a room. So if you don't have it in the budget to go out and buy all new decor, try rearranging the items you already have, reorganize, grab some containers from around the house that I know you have. We all have those containers that are just stacked up in a closet. Utilize those, get your stuff organized, and that alone will make a huge difference in your space. Another really great way to refresh a space without having to spend a dime is going to be rearranging the furniture you already have. Sometimes just trying out a new layout will really just transform the room, and I always feel like that is a great place to start whenever you are trying to, redecorate or restyle a room. So I decided to restain my desk. I just went out to my little stash of stains and paints, and I found a stain that I had on hand, and I darkened up the desk a little bit because here's how it was looking before I stained it, and it was just a little too light for what I wanted. So I took a special walnut Minwax oil-based stain, which is why I'm dragging the desk outside in my slippers because it's really strong and I didn't want it to stink up the whole house. So I just stained it on the front porch. But I'm going to go in with one coat of stain, and I just want to go ahead and mention I definitely want to go in with a darker color because this one darkened it up a bit, but I still want it to be really rich and dark. So in a separate video, maybe in like a home update, a vlog or something like that, I will be staining the desk again and sealing it, so stay tuned for that. But here I'm just taking a sanding block and just kind of sanding out any of those imperfections that were on it and going right in with that special walnut stain. So one of my favorite ways to decorate my house is by thrifting and finding free items and making someone else's trash my treasure. And I actually found this desk on the side of the road. I think it was like a few months, it was a while ago. I think it was like 6-7 months ago, wasn't it? I don't even know how long it's been, but it's been a while. And I just sanded it down, restained it. The only thing wrong with it was the drawer wouldn't open because they put too much stuff in the drawer, so it kind of like locked itself shut. So I flipped it upside down and I happened to get the drawer open, and that's the only thing that was wrong with it. I love when I find stuff like this because it's just so much fun to transform something to fit your space, especially when you get it for free. And now moving on, I'm going to take down these shelves. These are literally the worst thing ever. I mean, they're really nice for the price. I got them from Walmart. I think I paid like $10 a piece for these. It came with the little brackets and the shelf, which is not a bad deal at all. However, I hung the one way too low and I constantly whacked my head on it, so I was happy to see these go. I then removed the old curtains off the wall, and then I'm going to go ahead and move this cubicle out of the room because I no longer need it now that I have a shelf over there that you can see in the corner. And in a couple videos, I will be sharing a project that is really easy to really transform just a basic $40 bookshelf. Alright y'all, so I'm about to go ahead and hang up curtains. I wanted to get these up on the wall first just because I want to see the color to decide if I need to paint in here or if I can get away with leaving the walls the color they are for a little bit longer. Eventually, I do want to paint this whole room, but that will be probably like a weekend project. So temporarily, I'm gonna go ahead and hang up the curtains, see how they look in the space. That way I can get an idea of if I do plan on painting, what color I can go with and stuff like that. So I got these curtains from Ollie's. I paid $12 $9.99 for these, so super inexpensive. And I got a 2-panel pack. They are 38 inch by 96 inch, and they are the Jacqueline Love brand, which I've never heard of before. So I'm gonna get these up on the wall. They're probably gonna have to be like steamed a little bit because they're obviously, you know, pretty wrinkled. But one thing I am gonna do is take the curtain rods all the way to the ceiling to really like make the space look taller. I love them! Throughout this video, you will see me rearrange this room so many times, and that is because of this room, because this room is such a small space. It's only an 8 by 12 foot room, hardly 12 foot. My husband was like, it's like 11 and a half. But it's pretty small, and I really wanted to maximize the space while still leaving it kind of open so I can still do my workouts in here, because this is kind of like an office slash workout room. And it took me a minute to figure out the layout, but I feel like once I got the gallery wall done, I knew right away I wanted my desk to sit in front of that gallery wall. So if I'm ever filming like a sit down video, the gallery wall can be like behind me as like a little backdrop. I don't know, I think it's so pretty. So I took some thrifted frames. I switched out the artwork for my own family photos or just artwork that I've done. And I'm gonna create a gallery wall right here on this space. And I will say this took me a while to figure out. Lots of holes were in the wall, but don't worry about holes being in your wall. You can fix those with a little spackling and touch-up paint. And sometimes, like kind of like rearranging, you have to try it to know if you're gonna like it. And I'm not scared to put a few holes in the wall. So I was hammering away, trying different layouts, and I finally got it, and I feel like it turned out so, so good. After playing around with the gallery wall for a while, I finally figured out a good layout that I liked. So at this point, I added a candle, added a vase with some fresh greenery to it, and then from Walmart, I found this plant, and I added it to this planter that I also got from Walmart, and I stuck that over here in the corner just to give a pop of color because it was just looking a little dull over here, and I really like having lots of fresh greenery. I think it just makes the space look alive and just refreshing. So I added this over here to this little corner, and then in just a moment, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting together my new office chair. Since I do work from home, I spend a lot of time at my desk editing, and I was so excited when Sihu reached out to sponsor a video of mine and send me an office chair to review for you guys, and I am really, really impressed with this chair. It's so comfortable, so I'm gonna put that together, share with you some key features, and once again, thank you to Sihu for sponsoring today's video. The chair I'm unboxing here is a Duro C300 ergonomic office chair. So this one has a self-adaptive lumbar and back support, which is my all-time favorite. It definitely is one of the most comfortable office chairs I've ever sat in, but it also has 3D coordinated armrests to relax your arms in all positions. I really like that because sometimes I kind of want to pull my arms inward or outwards, and it's cool that you can move those around. You also have a wide multi-adjustable headrest for high precision neck support, a flexible seat back that matches whenever you lay back and relax, and a waterfall shaped seat to offer a weightless seating experience. Something that makes this office chair very unique and different from others is the fact that they use a cloud netting. So it's very breathable, so it's going to be nice on those super hot days so you're not sticking to your chair, but it also makes it super easy to keep clean. It's oil and stain resistant, plus it is pressure and tear resistant as well. So it just makes this chair overall really comfortable and durable. If you are in the market for a new office chair and you want something that's comfortable, durable, and also has a really sleek design, this chair will be perfect for you. I will have the links down below in the description box so you can shop today. And once again, thank you so much to Sihu for sponsoring today's video. Let's get right back into the office makeover. I'm gonna go ahead and steam the curtains now. These had a lot of wrinkles in them from being packaged up, and this was the first time I've ever used a steamer on curtains, and you can tell I was definitely struggling. But after a little bit of time, I finally figured it out, and I was able to get a lot of the wrinkles out, but there's still quite a bit left left over, and I noticed that even the next morning, it was like some of the wrinkles appeared back. I don't know what's up with these curtains, but hopefully just over time they'll straighten up, but I feel like it did a pretty good job at getting most of it. Okay, so a couple days later, I decided to install a new rug. I definitely had to have my husband's help with this because this was an 8x10 rug and it filled the entire space. And originally, I had 2 rugs in here, but it just looked awkward. So I got those 2 rugs out and he's gonna help me quickly put the new rug in. So the new rug that I got is an 8x10. It's from Lowe's and it's actually an indoor-outdoor rug. So this one is definitely going to take up the entire space because this room is on the smaller side. So I needed his help to kind of start putting it down and then move the furniture together. So it definitely took us a few minutes to do, but it was definitely worth it. I feel like it warmed up the space and just kind of got rid of those 2 awkward, cool toned rugs. So it was definitely what the space needed. All right, so it is now time for my favorite part of the video, the before and after. So here's a quick reminder how the office space looked before I got started, and this is what it's looking like now. I think it is the perfect combination of moody but still light and airy. It's a very cozy, warm space, and I am just so happy with the way it turned out, and it just shows that you don't need a whole lot to transform a space, and I hope that this video gave you lots of ideas. have to let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed watching today's video, give the video a quick thumbs up for me. That really does help my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. And if you happen to be new here today to my channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss my future uploads. I appreciate all of you so very much. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see all of you in my next one. Bye y'all.